The second thing in this lesson was scalar multiplication, which sounds kind of complicated. I remember the first time I saw scalar multiplication, I believe it was on an ACT's test, and it sounded really complicated. But really all scalar multiplication is when you take a matrix and you multiply it times something on the outside of the matrix. So basically, it's kind of like distributive property for matrices. So we have two problems here. So let's start off with number 5. We see the matrix right here. We have a 1 by 3 matrix of 9, 4, and -3. And we have a 3 on the outside of that matrix. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the 3 times everything that's inside the matrix. So let's start off. We're going to say 3 times 9 to start off, and we're going to get 27. So we write our matrix, that'd be 27. Then we say 3 times 4, which would be 12. And then 3 times -3, which would be -9. So your resulting answer would be 27, 12, and -9. Now on the second part, number 16 here, this is a typical way you'll see questions made. They'll give you multiple matrices, and then they'll ask you to do specific things to just one or a few of them. So we have 3 matrices, A, B, and C, and they want us to say -5 times C, the matrix C, which is this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it as -5 on the outside, and then times -3, 4, 3, and 1. And then I'm going to multiply this in just like distributive property. So -5 times -3 would be a positive 15. Then -5 times 4, that'd be -20. -5 times 3, that'd be -15. And then -5 times 1, which would be -5. So your final answer is 15, -20, -15, -5. That's how you multiply times a scalar. Next up, we're going to take both of these, adding and subtracting and scalar multiplication, and put them all together in multi-step operations.